Hi, Gemini. Thanks for checking out your weekly forecast. This is for Gemini Sun, Moon, and Rising. I'm labeling it as a message for the 19th through the 25th, but you might stumble upon it at a later time. That's fine. You're going to see it whenever you're meant to see it. Keep in mind it's a general reading. Not every single message is going to resonate, and that's okay. Take what does, leave what doesn't. So, without further ado, my dears and my darlings, let's see what we have coming up here for the Gemini collective. Gemini Sun, Moon, and Rising. Move you all just a little bit closer. First card coming up here for the Gemini collective is the Six of Swords. Now, this can be a really great change of pace if you've been in a stressful situation, something's been stressing you out, or there's been a lot of drama in your life. Six of Swords is like you're getting away from that drama, right? The drama is behind you, you're disconnecting from it. Sometimes we may even be disconnecting from it physically. There could be a trip that is coming up. Some of you may be traveling or preparing to travel. Now, some of you have heard me say this in previous readings because I've seen it happen so many times over the years. I've noticed a pattern with the Six of Swords when it shows up in my readings. I've seen it happen so many times, including myself, when someone is going to take a trip and they go on this trip, and all of a sudden it turns into an impromptu relocation. Like you just thought that you were going to go visit a place, and the next thing you know, things align and things just fall into place quite magically, and you're like, wow, well, I guess I'm moving. I've seen it happen a lot of times, that it's this spontaneous relocation. So some of you may be finding yourself in that kind of a situation. Maybe you're going to visit a friend or a family member that moved someplace, and next thing you know, things are just happening so that you're moving too. Six of Swords can also indicate that this is going to be a good time for you to connect with water energy, even though I know that this is an air card, right? Even though I know that the swords have to do with air. Sometimes the Six of Swords can come up to say that there's going to be healing for you connecting with water energy. So this could be a good time for release by incorporating water. Maybe spiritual baths or going swimming or visiting a body of water could be very therapeutic at this time. Next card coming up for the Gemini collective is the Devil. This could be Capricorn energy, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. That could be a significant soulmate. Keep in mind, soulmates don't have to be romantic. They can also be, in all other aspects and areas of our life. It doesn't have to be romance. Um, if you have Capricorn placements, there could be big changes and big shifts happening for you in those houses or in those areas of your life. Now, with the Devil following the Six of Swords, some of you may be finally breaking free from a karmic cycle or karmic situation, or getting control over negative ego that has been plaguing you or hounding you for some time. Maybe some of you have felt like you just have not been able to get control of your thoughts, like intrusive thoughts or depressing thoughts or negative thinking. There could be a feeling or a sense like, okay, I have control of my thought process again. I'm in charge. I'm in the driver's seat again. I'm breaking away from this negative thought process or this negative thinking. Negative ego is no longer in charge. No, negative ego is no longer taking control here. I feel some of you may be really obsessing about a person right now. You may have manifested a person, and you might be really just kind of attracted or lusting or desiring this person. Some of you might just have this very intense crush, but it could be a crush that you just know that you all are going to end up dating, or this is going to become a relationship, and you may be feeling like, okay, let me get a hold of myself here, let me kind of calm down so that I can open up to allowing this experience, or I can pursue this without rushing in too quickly, or without uh, uh, losing myself here. But I feel a strong sense of desire with this devil card. Or it could be somebody having a very strong desire, very strong passion, or even like a lust for you, and it could be very mutual. But for some reason, I'm feeling a strong sense of desire here with this card. Next card coming up here for the Gemini collective is the Page of Swords. So maybe you're taking a step away to gather your thoughts on how you're going to approach a situation. And then Page of Swords could be delivering this message, stepping forward and saying what needs to be said. Or this person is gathering their thoughts and preparing themselves to step up to you and say what needs to be said. There could be a sense of a message here with this Page of Swords. Now, Page of Swords could also be that somebody is obsessing over you and trying to gather information about you, trying to figure out as much as they can about you. So they might be going through your social media, they may be doing Google searches and trying to figure out who you are. But there could be like this obsessing, or you may be feeling this way about another person, although it could be mutual. Now, I don't typically do love and romance in the weekly forecast, but sometimes these messages come up in the weekly forecast, and when they do, I share them. But I would just say this. Some of you maybe just, be cautious what you're posting on social media. Maybe don't be posting things in real time. You might want to share what you're doing, and that's fine, but maybe wait until you leave that location or leave that place before you check in that you were there, or post pictures or whatever, because there could be some clingy energy here for some of you. Page of Swords could also be gathering information for yourself and on something you're wanting to do or something you're wanting to make happen. Some of you may be planning a trip because of something you're wanting to make happen, something you're wanting to move forward. You may be planning a trip as like a reconnaissance, like you're gathering information. And you might be saying, oh, well, I would love to live at this place, or I would love to see like a plan a trip to this place. You might be gathering information about planning a trip somewhere, going somewhere. So you may be gathering information directly connected to something you're wanting to manifest, or something you're working towards to set yourself up to succeed. There could be that element here with this Page of Swords as well. Yeah, let's look at the next card here. Next card for the Gemini collective. Ooh, it's you. So, when I'm reading for somebody and your major arcana card comes up, everything that's happening at this time for you is directly connected to you taking back your power and coming into your authenticity, being your true self, living your best authentic life unapologetically, unconcerned with the thoughts and opinions of others, loving all of yourself, accepting and embracing all of yourself, being in your truth, being in your power. So I feel here, like I said, a lot of you are getting control of the mental process. Maybe your mind was like a runaway train for a little bit, but you're getting in control of it. You're gathering information for your plans and what you're wanting to do. You're getting some more peace here in your thinking. Lover's card is also like, there's the romantic element. There's the relationship element. And so with this devil and this lover's energy, like I said, there could be a strong passion, a strong desire. So some of you might have manifested a really specific type of soulmate or really specific type of relationship, and so there could be a sense here of feeling this passion. Now, Lover's card also comes up for me when we're sampling or trying things out to figure out what we like or what we want. And so sometimes it's like the universe is taking us to this cosmic buffet. I don't feel here a sense where you're going and sampling a bunch of different people, but I do feel that you have this desire to sample. So you may be looking at a situation and you may be saying, I think this is it. I think this is it for me. Whether it's relocating, or going down a new path, or a uh, potential significant other relationship. I feel like you have this desire to taste. Like, I have to taste, I have to sample it so I can make up my mind. um there's the old expression, curiosity killed the cat. And growing up, my cousin used to always say, curiosity killed the cat, but satisfaction brought him back. And I feel like there's this sense of, you might be thinking, I might regret this. I might go and jump in and give this a shot. I might try it out and it might end horribly. But I have to know. I have to taste the fruit. I have to have the experience. Otherwise, it's going to drive me crazy. So I feel some of you are taking a risk. You feel like you're taking a big risk, because you're like, win or lose, I have to know. This is going to drive me batty otherwise. And so maybe, like, for a sense of like a sense of getting inner peace or a sense of sanity, you're like, I just have to give this a try and see what happens. And if it doesn't work out, well, then I know it didn't work out. But if it does work out, man, how wonderful, how amazing. So I feel like some of you might be taking a risk, um, because you just feel like you have to know. You have to know. It doesn't have to be romantic. For some of you, it is romantic. For other ones of you, it could be just a change in your life, a change of scenery, a change of pace, a change of direction. But there's just this feeling of, I have to do this. I have to try this. It might come off as a little impulsive, to the people around you, for some of you, but you're just like, I have to know. I have to know. That's the energy I'm feeling here. You may want to check out your moon sign and rising sign videos. Some weeks your moon sign or rising sign might resonate more than your sun sign. There's a playlist in the description that will take you to the other weekly forecast videos so you can find them more quickly. And there's also a link in the description if you want to schedule a private reading with me. It will take you to my scheduling page, calendly.com/amethystangelite. You can schedule a private reading with me there. I thank you all for watching, liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing. I hope you all have a fabulous week ahead. Take care and be well, my darlings.